Urban sniping is one of the most challenging things I've done in Tarkov, because any corner I turn to has a high chance of a squad stomping by. The lack of distance from my targets in this environment forces me to get creative with my angles, bringing me anxiety-filled moments like this. And this is exactly why it can be so addictive. So I took this love for urban sniping into Tarkov's infamous shopping mall called Ultra, where I try to get 5 sniper headshots to finish a part of a bigger quest called A Shooter Born in Heaven. And like any journey I've been on, I began with some struggle. Because the first handful of raids, I just couldn't acquire a target. My plan was to hear out gunshots and then chase them, which I did. But the problem was, I played it a bit too safe, worried I'd get too close to my target and end up in a firefight I didn't want to be in. So I'd hear the shots, slowly approach the position, but then I'd never see anyone. It was a case of playing too safe, ultimately losing my target by the time I get to the last known position. This went on for about 3 raids until I finally realized myself what was going on. But it was in the 4th raid of the day where I made an adjustment that would change the course of my journey. The plan was still the same, hear a shot and chase it, but this time I had to get much closer to the source. That's power? It's definitely riskier, but a risk I was willing to take to get a chance of finally acquiring a proper target. And true enough, I put myself in a situation I knew was coming with this adjusted game plan. I came uncomfortably close to my potential targets. I hit him in the head. His helmet took it. But I either hit a fence or hit his helmet. I'm gonna have to chase this. I thought I saw 2 as well. It's 2. No! Oh my god, I just wiped the 3-man with a dream. A sniper in a dream. Jeez, GG. Although I didn't get a sniper headshot here, winning this fight was huge for the rest of the way, knowing that I have what it takes to survive in case I get into another sticky situation like this. Further proving to myself that my game plan of getting closer to my targets so I don't lose them has a huge chance of working. So I left this raid with a bag full of loot and newfound confidence, bringing us to our 5th raid where my confidence may have been a little overboard. Because within a few minutes of spawning in, I find this guy. Oh, right there. I whiffed. I then went on a full send chase, guaranteed that I got this in the bag. Until this happened. I died to the same guy I was trying to chase, giving me another hard lesson learned. That as much as I need to be more aggressive in my chase, I also gotta know when to pull back. It's a push and pull balance. Because once I find that sweet spot, things like this start to happen. Someone's killer hunting. kill the hunter indeed.
First shooter born.
Finally, I get my first sniper headshot on the board. I was really happy about this, knowing I'm headed in the right direction with our game plan. Although it's uncomfortable for me as a sniper to put myself in the thick of things, it's what I gotta do to make things happen. And this brings us to our next raid, where I set myself up right in the middle of the mall. And while waiting for any ounce of info, I hear this. A grenade pops off just a few meters away from me, so I set myself up on these boxes, hoping to catch my next target. What the hell was that? It's an MCX. He's pushing my last known position. I'm getting behind him. I think it's gonna work. I get a long flank at the opposite end of the hallway, but unfortunately don't see him. Oh my goodness, I have no idea where that's coming from. Luckily, I survived his shots and decide to head to the second story of the mall, hoping to get another angle on him. But as I slowly approach above his last known position, I see something out the corner of my eye. I just saw someone in the arcade. I got him. Second shooter born. If this is MCX, this is the guy we're looking for. Oh, no, it's not. There's someone else. M4. This MCX guy's at the other side now. Was just a scav. Although he wasn't our original target, still a second sniper headshot in the books. I continued to search the mall high and low for the original PMC we were engaged with, but couldn't find him, and almost gave up as I had less than 10 minutes left in the raid, until I heard this. Is it on me? So. That was a player. Wait a minute. I saw that dude earlier. Looked like a scav. That was a player. Those are the shots I heard earlier. Wonder if this is MCX, man. We're about to find out. It's two shooter borns in this raid alone. I think he just shot a scav. No, GG. It was a duo. Got a shooter born at least. But I wonder if this was the MCX guys. It was probably a duo. What did I die to though? MCX? It is. It's the MCX guys. I was right. GG. We finally found our target, but unfortunately fell to him. On the bright side, we got 2 sniper headshots in this raid, leaving us with 2 more to go. Okay, 2 more. Where are we at? Which brings us to our 8th raid of the day. Straight out of spawn, I stick the game plan to get into a risky but good position. So I sprint straight into the mall and right into Attic, a retail store right smack in the middle of the mall that has good coverage over a couple of high foot traffic lanes. Although a risky spot if I get caught by players, I just had to make sure that if I get spotted here, I have to make a run for it as soon as I can. Within seconds of making its Attic, I hear shots at the end of this lane. So I tried to find a good angle to hold, but wasn't really happy with this until I found this little table to perch up on.
Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
Got a sniper as well, Ollie. That scav's gonna walk down for us. There's a scav right there, walking in front.
Вот он!
I whiffed? How did I whiff that? Got him. I thought he was gonna shoot me. I was taking my time there. I need one more shooter-born kill. That's our 4th sniper headshot right there. 1 more to go. And we still have a couple more targets here by the sound of it. I thought I was screwed there, I'll be honest. Yep, 1 more. There he is. Oh, there's like shelves in the way. Okay, okay. Shelves aren't rendering. That's why I took shots earlier and didn't hit. We know someone's in there though. What seems to be going on here is that I see players clearly, but they're actually behind layers of shelves that aren't rendering on my screen. Then, one of them finally spots me and takes a shot at me. Oh shit, they saw me. Thankfully, he whiffs. And as planned, since I'm spotted, I make a run out of the store and reposition. I take a flank to the right corner of where I was originally looking, but realized I won't get a good angle on my enemies here. So I came up with this plan on a whim. They're still there hanging around. You know what? I'm gonna throw a grenade here. And then we're gonna go take the escalator. To get behind them. I'm gonna take a really long flank. Hopefully they're still there hanging around, just chilling. And hopefully that grenade I just threw keeps their attention on where they think I am. To keep you guys oriented with what's going on, I brought out the map. Thank you to Map Genie for this one. And originally we were in this area sniping down this lane. Our enemies were in this little shopping area called Ollie. After they initially took a shot at me and they whiffed, I made a flank on this side, but like I mentioned earlier, didn't have a good angle on them because of this huge wall. This is where I roughly threw that bait grenade, and I made a full flank out the front of the mall and into the basement area. So let's shift to the basement map, which is here on this left side. This is the mall entrance I just exited, into the basement area, straight into this escalator here, which leads to this flank right here. So I'm gonna end up here to hopefully get an unpredictable angle that my enemies won't see coming. And vault. I see him. Right there, they're still here. There. Oh, shoot. Shooterborn done. Get out of here. Let's flank. And that completes our 5 sniper headshots in Tarkov shopping mall. But to put a ribbon on this adventure, I intend to fully wipe the squad and hopefully survive an extract. So it was time to lock in. I carefully made a full flank behind the last guy I killed, hoping to find his teammate. There's the dead body. There's no idea where I am. I moved up deeper into Ollie, trying to hear out any info on this guy's exact location, until finally I heard footsteps nearby. But it's not the PMC I'm looking for. It's a couple of player scavs. I gotta take them down before they get me. Players scav. That's the player. That's the PMC. The PMC just killed the player scav. Oh, that was a teammate. GG. Ooh. Finally, I found him. But while I try to loot up my winnings, I hear one more. We're both hurt, I'm out of ammo on the M4 I picked up, and neither of us are willing to push each other. So instead of trying to fight him head on, I quickly grabbed more mags from the guy I killed earlier, then made a big flank towards the back of the shop to get behind his last known position. I have to commit to ending this fight right now because not only are we running out of time in this raid, but also my PMC is slowly dying of hunger and thirst. Got him, finally. Oh, what a raid. 8 minutes left. I need food and energy. Maybe this guy had some. This guy tried to take all my loot. Yeah, he tried to loot everything. Oh, perfect. Energy and hydration. Beautiful. With my hunger and hydration sorted, I looted up every single item I could pick up off of my victims and made a run for extract. The problem, I'm down to just under 4 minutes left and my character is overweight with too much loot. So, if I want to make it out in time, I need to shed some weight. Or if we go home with no armor. YOLO. No armor? Dude, go home with no armor. Let's do it. It's the only way. It's the only way I'll make it in 3 minutes. And thankfully, with just a minute left on the clock, oh, we made it out. The armor drop was what we needed. GG. If there's one valuable lesson I learned from this journey, it's that when I push myself outside of my comfort zone, that's where I truly reap the rewards. Although the feeling of being uncomfortable sucks, that's where growth happens. GG. If you want to see another nerve-wracking adventure that pushed me out of my comfort zone, you won't want to miss this video right here. Thank you to our patrons Yang, Fluffy Hamster, Blossom, Smoddy, Lightning Deathbringer, Timbrador, and Alex.